ready? We rolling?
We rolling, baby.
Welcome back to Facts and Feelings Happy Hour.
Yeah.
I am the one, the only, so gracious, comedian Metchie Davis.
Wow.
With my partner.
Wow, I am Dr. Fiya motherfucking Angelou in this bitch.
Why you gotta have so much on it? That's your drink.
I mean, I feel like your shit.
You should start to match it. It's all right. So doctor's real.
You ain't have to clown me like that.
I ain't clowning you. I love it. All right. Today's show, we give you all the facts. Every show, we give you all the facts, feelings, but mostly the big facts. You know, we mix it in a little bit. You know, unlike other podcasts that give you all the feelings, we give you a little bit of facts too.
Yeah.
And we have some drinks to it while we do it. You know what I mean? That's what makes it a happy hour. You feel me?
What might you have in your cup there?
It is.
We got the same thing. Cheers.
A little tequila. What you cheers to? Because it's bad luck. Well, it's bad luck to toast, not cheers.
This is my favorite toast. You want to? Here it is.
Give it to me. This is a toast.
You're gonna have the same reaction everybody has until you let it sink in.
How you know I don't already know it? Ooh, they ain't even. Let's get it. What's it?
May the best of our past be the worst of our future.
I know it. Let's get it.
That's it.
Drink to it.
Everybody be like, wait.
Ooh, I know it. That's already in the cards for me. You know, you got to just feel it.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to my best days from 2013 being.
Let me give you another.
If I had that in the future, god damn, things rough.
I got one. I'm gonna give you this.
Oh,
one.
another cheers.
Too smooth. Another toast. Ready? Mm-hmm. This is just for us.
For you and I.
This is for you and I. But for everybody else, if you out there, you on your trip to Jamaica, where the girls go? Tulum.
Yeah, they love. Oh yes, I'm going to Jamaica next week.
Y'all in Tulum.
They love. Also go to Thailand too.
Thailand. Oh.
They love being with them sleepy tigers.
The girls go with the Thailand.
You love a sleepy tiger.
Tulum, Bali, wherever
Miami,
you at with your homegirls.
Toronto.
Hit them with this toast. You say, hold on.
God damn.
What you say? Wait. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Some ships are wooden ships, but those ships may sink. Mm-hmm. The best ships are friendships, and to those ships we drink. You like that?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, what?
My friend love a fucking wink.
Come on.
My friend love to razzle and dazzle you with a wink.
They like a wink. Say what? Just wait. Do it to you. Let me do it to the camera. They like a wink to do the thing.
Okay, just you better give it to them.
You got to just hit them with. You got to figure out what your strong guy is too.
And you know that the other one is best.
It don't matter.
Oh,
I'm a bilateral winker. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And you just gotta let it smooth roll in. You just gotta, whatever. Random. Ow!
Wow. Oh, she can do both of them.
I can do both.
Wow. All right.
Anyway.
That was amazing.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna kick it off with the
put on.
What
is the put on? Should we say that?
Yeah. Put on, if you haven't been watching, if you didn't watch our first episode, the put on is where we put you on to what we got put on for the week, right? Something I got put on to, something I got hip to, so I'm gonna share it with you. Mm-hmm. Same thing, right? Mm-hmm. My put on for the week. Church's Texas chicken. The Texas threw you, didn't it?
Wait, if y'all didn't hear, our producer in the back said, mm-hmm. All right, Jesus.
Church's Texas chicken. You ain't never seen it like that before.
No.
I just saw the new sign. You couldn't have paid me.
Wait. This not a new restaurant.
No,
you
Church's
telling
chicken.
me
Church's chicken is now and has always been Church's Texas chicken.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
always been?
Always. Church's was founded in 1952
in Texas.
And I would have bet, I'm talking about we rolling the dice, we playing the craps, I would have bet my last good dollar. I'm talking about bet it on black.
Yeah.
That it was founded in Memphis, just because that's the first place I had.
Wherever. No. I thought you were telling me about a new restaurant.
No, baby.
I would have bet you a lot just now, in this moment.
So this is Church's original logo. This is the new one, blacked out. They got a little revamp, and you seen it. It's right by your house.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Church's Texas. You thought it was something new.
It's the Church's right off Moreland.
Texas chicken.
It's always been Texas.
Always been Texas.
I thought you were telling me about a new rendition of chicken.
It didn't say it on the sign.
But it's been there. It's been in their bylaws.
It's been in their
bylaws. And it's been in their standard operating.
Texas chicken.
Oh, wow.
Probably from out of Houston. A lot of good things come from out of Houston. You ever been to Houston?
No, I have not.
I have no idea. This is not the facts if Church's chicken comes from Houston.
I have not been, though, but I feel like places like Houston and Dallas feel like, but honestly, people are telling me like I got a Bay Area vibe. Do you get that? You're well traveled. You're well traveled. You don't get a Bay from me. You don't think I could be in a Bay getting hyphy? All right. Well, you either. Okay, I guess those other people lied.
I'm talking about. Yeah, they did. I feel like they they made one. You know, people just be saying shit. We will get to that segment later. But yeah, baby, you give very good, strong Atlanta vibes. You know what I mean? The best parts now. I ain't saying that you know. I don't know if the West Side or whatever. First of all, quick question, completely off. When they be like zone, is there multiple zones? Because nobody ever says the zone. They be like zone 6, whatever. But when they be like zone, then they never say the number. So I just
they should be saying the zone because, say for example, I was born Southwest Atlanta 2 Strong. SWATs is what they call that neighborhood. That would also be zone 1, West Side, Bankhead. That's where I'm from.
Don't say it, boy.
Everything y'all did,
boom,
being done.
Shout out to
you see what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know? So that's where like I grew up as a younger child in that neighborhood. So that's zone 1.
So when they say SWATs, that's what they say it again?
SWATs is like, you'll hear Outkast.
That's where I got it from.
Southwest Atlanta 2 Strong.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? That's your MLK. That's your, Fab and Headland and Delow. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
But so then you'll hear people like Gucci them say zone 6.
Zone. That way got it. Zone
and
6.
Then
where that's at?
Zone 6 is where Young Nudie, we talked about this last episode. Zone 6 is East Atlanta. So that's
East Atlanta,
Zone
Georgia.
6. Okay. Yeah, or East Atlanta, Zone 6.
Georgia.
That's my hood. Same thing. Yeah. But then the neighborhood I'm in now, which is allegedly YSL territory, is Zone 3. That's Cleveland Ave.
Why they're struggling in that case. Have you seen it?
That lawyer said no cap.
The lawyer said no cap. Did you see just recently, just this week?
Try to bring somebody drugs in or something like that.
No, that was the first. The lawyer got arrested.
For trying to bring something in, right?
Trying to bring, well, not drugs, but his prescription drugs.
Bring whose?
His own.
Okay.
His own prescription drugs, and then he tried to, so they wouldn't have evidence to search, because they were arresting him for trying to bring the prescription drugs into the court.
Yeah.
So in an effort to prevent that from happening or prevent them from searching anything else, he tried to throw his phone to the attorneys on the other side of the search and metal detector, and he hit a deputy. I said, look, let me prayers go up.
Amen. Amen.
I said, I ain't never seen a group.
I be saying free Jeffrey, but not with this group.
So bad.
Not with this group.
But this was the thing.
Somebody was live streaming. A juror was live streaming during the hearing. They had to dismiss that juror.
But this is what's happening. So, I got hip. Somebody said in the video clip where somebody like one of the YSL gang members got into it in the courtroom, started tussling, fussling. They escorted them out, and he kept the records going. And one of the lawyers, you could hear him saying, "It's all right, y'all. We understand what's happening. We playing chess, not checkers." And somebody said, "No, y'all playing charade." What y'all playing is charade.
Y'all playing Pictionary.
Y'all playing the game. But they said that they may be trying, and hopefully this
to get it thrown out.
They're trying to get a mistrial.
Yeah.
They're trying to create so much ruckus that they get a mistrial.
The antics, literally, I don't care how in touch your attorney is with the hood. Don't ever stand up and say, "Your Honor, that's cap."
Not on my case.
Don't ever in your fucking life.
If there was anybody,
what would you do? What would you do with your body language? I'm gonna tell you what I would do. If my lawyer said,
"I'm gonna be the lawyer," I'm the lawyer.
Now, see here, am I cuffed? Am I cuffed in jail?
No. Okay. Young Thug ain't cuffed. He's not cuffed.
Okay.
He's not cuffed.
Okay, I'm gonna be Young Thug.
You just at the table doing the best you can to look like
look like I'm sorry, or
not
I'm
an
just a stand-up guy. Yeah,
stand-up guy. Your Honor, if I'm being honest, that's cap.
That's what I'm doing. You get. I'd be like, in that moment, I would say,
"Do it to me. Do it to me. This is what I'm doing.
Your Honor, I just want to say one thing as it relates to the record that you have. That's cap. Because you're going to jail. At that moment, you're not seeing your babies no more. Get a trust. Somebody start a trust. Take care of my kids. Because this motherfucker want to talk about some no cap, no kizzy. As you fight for your life, they saying you the leader of a criminal RICO.
RICO charges.
They saying you the leader of it. They up there playing your rappers. Nigga, what the don't stop, nigga, keep going.
Come on.
You gonna live your life and it's gonna keep going. They playing your shit in court.
Keep going.
Right next to the left, it gonna be good. That man said, why not risk life when it's gonna keep going?
Snoop, I see my yard. It's cat.
Hey.
You ain't gotta open your mouth really when you sing it.
Hey, let me tell you something. You're gonna be singing that shit in prison with your lawyer telling us some no kizzy.
And your lawyer getting arrested. Like, sir, how do you protect me? And
No
you
motherfucking kizzy. Anyway.
That was that. That was my put on. You got one?
Yeah. Okay, so this is a hard pivot.
Yeah, hard pivot. We went from churches to that.
That was me reversing it.
You have sirens to reverse it? Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's like you do it and then you reverse it.
You the DJ?
Matrilineal. I am a DJ. Mm-hmm. Matrilineal Healing. When I say that to you, what comes to mind? What does that invoke from you?
Right.
What is that bandana?
We're trying to go from
you
root words.
You banging?
First of all, it was for my edges. You didn't have to. So anything below the camera?
Show it. Now you
well,
gotta show
no,
it.
it was for my edges. Now you're trying to make it look
but
like.
Just show it.
I'm not in YSL.
Allegedly.
I'm not in the game.
YSL isn't a thing. Allegedly.
And then I put it down.
All right.
Started taping.
All right. Thanks. Okay.
That's why you don't have no more you drink.
Anyway, if I say matrilineal healing, what comes to mind for you?
Boom. So now I have to, because I don't know what it would be. So let me give you my root word breakdown.
I love it.
Matra.
Yeah.
Let's give it matrimony.
Okay.
Matra. It could even be root word for maternal. I'm not sure. So it could be motherly.
Maternal.
Let's go maternal.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that.
Let's go maternal.
Like
so
patriarchy.
Yeah, patriarchy. Father.
Yep.
Patriarchy. So I'm gonna give matrilineal. So matra. Mother,
yeah.
Lineal, same lineage.
Come on, I'm not the only smart one on this show.
Come on now.
You got to be smart
lineal,
to be funny.
So through it here, lineal, for your generational.
Yeah.
On your mother's side, healing.
That's it.
The matrilineal healing, and that, folks, is how you use what they say context clues.
That's it. There's no reason for somebody to throw a word at you. You be like, I don't know what that means. Break it down.
Now, for me, you won't never throw it to me. I know how to break it down.
Break it down.
Latin. What? I always want to be in them spelling bees. Please give me the language of origin.
Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Yes. Matrilineal.
What's the word that you got you out? What's the word that got you out? Because I know you're not a national champ, so what's the word that got you out? I don't even want to tell you. I don't want to tell you the word that got me out. Knowledge.
Oh.
It still fucked me up today.
You can go far at all.
Fourth grade.
Was it the K that fucked you up?
I was in fourth grade. It was, I still right now, it's like, with the ledge.
It's the ledge.
It's the ledge.
DGE?
Or is it EGE? I let Apple tell me now.
Yeah.
That's the word that got me out.
It's all right.
I remember that. I was also in a geography bee.
Naturally. Oh, now that's impressive. Geography bee. Please tell me.
Yeah. Okay, no, wait. I was in the geography bee then.
Don't worry. Let's see what you still got.
Okay.
Please tell me.
Oh, God.
The capital.
Oh, no. That's where you lost me. I thought you were going to ask me which way, like, the Nile go or something.
I ain't gonna get it. Please tell me where Egypt is located.
On the continent of Africa.
Ooh, but they didn't know that.
They did, because they call it a country.
They do.
They be like, we want to go visit Africa. Bitch, where?
Everywhere.
Where in Africa?
Tell me where Madagascar is.
Madagascar is an island that floats to the right of the continent of Africa.
Come on. They don't know that. That's mine. Please tell me. That's
I like getting these answers right.
You like that?
I don't take enough tests. Give me another one.
Tell me.
Where
is Chile?
South America.
They don't know.
Ooh, I thought I was wrong for a minute.
You don't know. That's where it is.
Ooh, okay, anyway, how did we get here?
Boom, matrilineal
healing. All right, so basically, when you think about this, most people are familiar, assumption, maybe people aren't, epigenetics. Epigenetics. So basically, that is, I'm going to give you the actual definition. Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and your environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. Follow me.
One more time.
All right. Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors, the shit you do, your environment, the spaces you in,
everything around you.
Yep, can impact how your genes actually work.
Come on now.
So the way that people, the way that they frame it is, I've actually heard it towards the patrilineal line too, with your father.
Right.
Like the trauma that he experiences goes into his DNA, and when he impregnates your mother, the trauma that he experienced or was experiencing at the time goes into you.
Right.
And
it creates who you are.
And some of the trauma that you may carry. When we think about genetics, we're talking about like medical issues. Like right now, I'm medically predisposed to high cholesterol, not because of the lifestyle I'm living. I was just born into it. Right. Same thing with.
That's a factual thing.
That's a factual thing. Same thing with addiction. Yep. Right. That is a behavior that is tied to my genetics. Now, think about this. Both of my parents. Lived with addiction. Okay. I'm saying lived because my mom has passed, but if you're an addict, you're always an addict. Right. Like that's my school of thought. So both of my parents, were addicts. Okay. I can see addictive behaviors, like addictive patterns in what I do. If I like something, I like the fuck out of it. Okay. Right. And so I have to be careful with any substance use. Right. But think about that. When you tie in epigenetics, both of my parents experience trauma, physical, emotional violence from their parents. So you pair that social, traumatic, what we talk about behaviors, environmental trauma, with already patterns of addiction that maybe they inherited. When you pair my epigenetics and my genetics, there's a way that I internalize trauma, and the patterns that I use to relieve that trauma could lend to addiction.
They would be completely different in the way that I experience.
Because that may not be your thing.
Experience the same exact thing, the same exact scenario. The way that you process it could completely make you react in a different way.
Like there's studies that said that the children that were born around the time of Katrina in New Orleans, children that are born in areas like Watts, LA, or Chicago, when we were thinking about with Chief keeping them, those children are born exhibiting symptoms of PTSD. Born. They haven't gone through it, but think about who their fathers are. If their fathers are still alive, they were walking around in fear of their life, either being wrongly pulled over by the police, shot, killed by somebody, carrying all that grief. And that grief goes into their DNA. And when they start to birth the child, whether it's a mother or a father, we're talking about mother now, but it goes into that child. And so the idea is to think with genetics, some of that shit fixed. I talked to my doctors. High cholesterol, pre-diabetic. There's a predisposition there. So all I can do is modify my behaviors so that I don't amplify those symptoms.
Right, but they're already there.
But the good thing with epigenetics is that you can intervene, right, and do some healing, true healing, like work through that trauma, work through that addictive pattern, and heal it in your generation. When people talk about breaking generational curses, the idea is to think about you can do that on a genetic basis. Epigenetics isn't some shit that people are making up. It is a real science, it's valid. It's like validated. Like children that have mothers that were born in high stress situations. So children are born with higher cortisol rates in their body. What does cortisol do to the body? It makes you carry weight in your midsection. It causes high cholesterol, lends towards pre-diabetes, causes depression, all these things. And so the idea is that right now I can do real work, healing, to reframe not only my mind but my behaviors and therefore my epigenetics, to interrupt the pattern of I'm stressed, I'm frazzled, addiction. Right? I can do the work to say, is there another way I can confront these stressors, or modify how I react to these stressors so that this isn't a pattern that my children start to replicate.
Because that's what it's about.
Everybody thinks your children,
better for your next generation.
That's it. Everybody think there is a factor that your children are looking at what you're doing and how you respond to stress, but some of that they have already ingested in utero. So when we think about the importance of fucking, like Iyanla say, do your work.
Come on.
You really got to do it, because not only...
We're not going to...
Listen, hold on. I got to drive this point home. I got to land this plane. The idea is that you got to do the work to heal those future generations. Please. But Deja just brought something to my attention. You do that work, and if you follow the practice of Black ancestral African traditions, then your healing will also heal the generations prior. Like, if you don't think about this in a white colonized way, the people that have passed before you are not dead. Yeah. Right? They are still very much physically dead in the body, but their soul, their energy, their spirit, their lineage still lives. And they are entities, though. Yeah. Bodies of energy that can be healed by the work you're doing. You do that work and you liberate them.
Yep.
Okay. So
And for two things, think about it.
I just feel like something else just took over. And
I don't know. I'm gonna say two things here. Two things. For the people that's like, oh, if they already dead, how's it, blah, blah, blah. You think about, in the most layman's terms that I can probably communicate it. You think about all the scary movies you've watched where it's like, oh, a spirit's locked up and I need you to do this thing to free me. Think about it that way. Mm-hmm. Second thing is, I definitely want to call attention to the fact that I don't know how comfortable I feel with the fact that my put on was about church's chicken. And your put on was just heavy. I'm talking about you just epigenetics
and Matrilineal.
And that deep. And I was very taken aback with Church's Texas Chicken. And you
I too.
No, fuck all that. Yeah, Church's Texas Chicken, but epigenetics. Okay, well, damn. Two very, very, very important things. You see how? No, but that shit is real. It is real, and I wish that people would know. Like you said, and that's only just speaking. I feel like epigenetics, you're speaking to the point right now, and we can get even just deeper into matrilineal healing more specifically. But like in general, like you just said, all of that stuff, and that can go back to, and I don't want to go off on a tangent of if that's the case.
We done been on some tangents.
But if that's the case, think about that for my our good white listeners who have so much time.
How did they find us?
I don't know how they found us. I don't even know if we have any.
They be looking, but they be looking.
They do. They look and they like to be quiet.
They be like, I found something in thee.
Why don't they just blah 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 blah? If this is true, and which we know it is, if these facts remain, epigenetics runs deep.
Yeah.
Deep. If trauma can be passed,
come on.
Think about how, and we're just talking about, like you said, matrilineal. We're talking about matrilineal for today's stuff or your direct ancestor stuff. This shit runs deep from the beginning.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, what? What?
So our producer, was trying fighting for her life to give me something to say, and I was like, I'm trying to catch it. All I heard was, and I was like, what? And she was like, and I was like, one more fucking time. And then she said, Kindred. That show on Hulu. You see?
Shit pissed me off. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I get it.
It is not coming back. I'm so upset about that.
No, I'm fine.
If you haven't watched...
I'm fine with them not renewing it. But
if you haven't watched Kindred...
She's not the example that we needed.
Okay, but Octavia Butler's Kindred then. Maybe not the show.
All right.
But the book.
But
if you have not watched...
Damn that show.
If you have not watched Kindred on Hulu or read Octavia Butler's original Kindred... She's really talking about, I love Octavia Butler. She goes into Afrofuturism and thinking about the ways that blacks can reimagine our lives. But anyway, it's essentially a text on epigenetics. Yeah. Like she had to go back. I was listening to, okay, we gotta go.
Come on.
Okay, because I was listening
Go ahead.
I was listening to another podcast, and one of the hosts was talking about, like, she sees some of the patterns that she exhibits to her daughter in the same patterns that her mom did to her. And she was like, and she said she keeps having this dream. Oh Lord. She keeps having this dream where in the dream, her daughter is coming and rescuing her. Like releasing her from something. And so then she was like, and maybe that's how I am healed through my daughter, like me changing the patterns with my daughter, and she is healing me. Then I thought, because in the same dream, she is seeing like a younger version of herself. And I was like, also in that dream, girl, I'm not talking to real life in person. You might be called to go back and save yourself. Listen. This also happened on Lovecraft Country. If y'all didn't watch that shit, he went back and saved his dad, and his dad always remembered. The guy said, I got your son, or some shit like that. And it was his son.
It's his son. But wait, but you remember how mad I remember?
Time travel is possible. Okay.
Remember my reading? Y'all, I had an African ancestral reading, essentially, or whatever. A little bit deeper than that, but we'll keep it that at surface level. African ancestral reading, to where I'm expecting this lady, and I'm all that shit. You know what? I'm expecting her to get in deep into Ayanla and be like, oh. And she tells me, and I'm just waiting on it because I'm still.
This
me.
Is so good.
I'm still me at the end of the day. I'm Big Meech. Tell me all the great things that I'm gonna do. Tell me it. Please tell me my mission that I'm sitting here to save the world. And sis said, you're not. Sis said, the stuff that you are doing is very great and it's very cute and it's very cool. everything, because I can do everything. I'm a Renaissance woman. Sis said, your sole purpose here is to give birth to the child that will change the world. Me. Wait a minute. So you're saying...
wait.
Real quick.
I think I'm pretty great.
I mean, fine. But you're saying, that's fine, but tell me the ways in which I'm going to change the world to be able to teach her. She said, no. Again, that's fine. Everything not to say that you're not going to be groundbreaking, sis. Do your thing. But loudly speak. I'm talking about whatever energy I'm radiating is radiating that when this child comes, be it male or female, whatever, that's what you're here for. You're here to bring about. And I got very upset. I ain't even gonna hold you because I made me call me Charlotte, whatever you want me. I mean, what do you mean? And then my good friend, what you do? My good friend said, whoa, don't think about it too bad. It ain't too hard being the Tina Knowles of the world.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Being Beyonce mama is a thing.
Yeah, and I named a bunch of Felicia Rashad and her daughter. No.
Yeah,
Felicia Rashad and her daughter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see. Minnie Riperton and her daughter.
Come on.
Diana
Maya
Ross.
Rudolph,
Maya Rudolph. And Diana Ross and Tracy Ellis.
Tracy Ellis Ross, because Diana's cool, but it's Tracy that's gonna bring about the power.
Jada and Willow.
Yeah.
My point is, hear the other message. I'm not sure if you caught it,
though,
but
real.
think about
Jaden, whatever.
Right, that emphasizes the importance of you doing your work, not just so you can have a better life here, but epigenetically. Yeah. On
the next, we need glasses. You remember we used to do fluoride in middle school?
Yeah.
Swish. We just call it swish. We just call it swish. She's like, y'all do y'all swishing, and we put it in there. That's what this is giving, and I don't like it. Next episode, I'm having glasses.
I bought these for tomorrow because you know what? At parties, people overfill their cup. Then I gotta clean up full cups.
Brought these out, and at least we could have had the red cups. I feel like this is swish.
I want people to see how much they pour in their cup. Anyway, so that's been the put on.
Still like that.
Do it. You do it too.
All right, go ahead. Don't try if you can. It's the most ridiculous thing. Anyway.
I'm gonna wait till a certain age to start winking. Like my former supervisor, black woman, so it's okay.
Nasty. It's a little nasty.
No. You see, but if it's a creepy man, but I'm saying she's a black woman. Like anytime I did a good job, like she would come and watch me do something, and then at the end when people was like, I really appreciated this, Dr. Allen, she'd give me a little wink. I'd be like,
you like that?
I just want to I felt like a little firefly. I just want to fly away.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So let's talk about people just be saying shit.
Boom. People just be saying shit.
What you got?
I'm going first?
Yeah, please. Or I can.
You take it. I'll take it after you.
This is based off of a comment that, fuck it, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
The admin person in my office said the other day.
Yeah.
Just yesterday. She let it slip. Let me give you some context. I'm the only person at this current position that works remote or hybrid, but technically remote.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out where my travel reimbursement is for something. Follow me here. Travel reimbursement is for something. And they're like, oh, well, it's only been a few weeks. Like the admin is the one that puts it in.
Right.
So she's like, well, it's only been a few weeks. Like, sometimes they run real slow. And I said, well, I got the last one pretty fast. And she's like, well, all of them work from home. So, they have fast working anyway.
Ooh.
Mind you, I work from home.
Yeah. She ain't know that though.
No, she knows.
Oh.
And again, I'm the only person. Everybody in the office submitted to be able to work remote. I'm the only person that was approved for it.
All right.
So you can imagine that there's some people that feel away.
Right.
But it's like they've been doing little shit, like to almost like calling me in the middle of the day just to see if I'm gonna answer, or little shit like, did you see that email? Yeah, I saw it because I'm working.
Right.
But her saying that let me know.
Yeah.
You think I'm at home?
Bullshit.
Fucking twiddling my thumbs.
Right.
Meanwhile, I work an hour ahead of my job. So that means sometimes I'm working because I put myself in a pattern of like sitting at my computer at 8. Mm-hmm. But they don't finish working till 6 my time.
Right.
So sometimes most of the time I'm working 8 to 6. I'm working an extra hour longer than you are.
Right.
And so the idea is that people just be saying shit, and this is mostly baby boomers, fucking Gen X, feels like literally our president of whatever school I'm at or place I'm at said, butts and seats. Like, soon as the pandemic was over,
Yes, it is.
they were like, if they felt like, even if you in your office, like, there was a person working in my fucking office who got fired, and he used to just close his office door, take naps in there. He used to clip his toenails. They found a drawer full of his old toenails in there.
No.
I ain't,
in real life?
In real life.
That's
I'm not
disgusting.
fucking making this shit up.
I'm not even gonna ask what he was.
But, so nobody ever,
Go ahead.
nobody ever questioned that because he's in office.
Right.
But when I'm at home, it's like, well, is she working? Let's send her more stuff.
That's
And let's send her
baby
more
boomer
stuff.
nature, though.
I
They
fucking hate
can't
it.
conceptualize anything else than you being here. Even if you ain't
Yes.
doing that, you lay eyes on it.
Yeah. And then they just, like, I realize when I go into the office, because I'm hybrid, I spend more time talking and yucking it up. And some people need that. Some people need that kind of, but guess what? I can do it when I want to. I don't have to do it every day. And I end up spending more time talking with people, yucking up. But I am really over the narrative. Because there are so many companies, organizations that are saying, we want everybody back in office. We want to get back to normal.
Yeah, it's just like, even if I'm at home and when I'm in office for 8 hours, but if I can complete my job in 3 or 4, who gives a fuck?
Or
Who
nobody
cares?
ever thinks about the fact that I'm probably working longer hours because,
Right,
or
because
at
I'm
least,
home.
because I don't have to do it in this 8 to 5.
I don't gotta sit here.
I
can do
have
whatever,
freed
whatever.
myself from this thing. If I can do what I need to do administratively, and I'm up and I'm wired from 11 p.m. to 3.
Cool.
That's why they created schedule seeing.
I agree.
I'm going to type them emails because that's when I got the energy to do it. But you're right. Boomers really be like, I don't know.
That's all they know.
No,
Don't
right.
blame them, though. It's what they know. It's what they know. It's what anything outside of that.
I don't blame them for
rattles
what they know, but I do hold people accountable when they aren't willing to
adapt.
pivot and adapt.
I agree.
Right? Like, I'm not going to fault you for what you were reared in,
I
but
agree.
when you are presented with something else, you aren't even willing to entertain it. You're like, nope, butts and seats.
Yeah, I agree.
So people just be saying shit. That was mine.
Some people just be saying shit and get ready. Hold on to your seat.
Got 10 minutes.
Narcissist. OCD.
Did TikTok do this to us?
ADD.
Did TikTok do it?
Just listen. That's what it is.
I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it.
Because I actually have ADHD.
These are real medical terms. Really, real mental health diagnoses.
Yeah.
That people just throw out. Somebody doing something you don't like, somebody cheating, or someone's a liar.
Or they're just selfish. They have
Or
a
they just
moment of
selfish.
being
They have
selfish.
a moment of being selfish. Like, hey, I was selfish.
Narcissist.
Or even this, you're a narcissist.
You're a narcissist.
You have no idea. Like, what are you even talking about?
Right.
There's a real live thing, actually a rubric of things that have to be followed to classify somebody as a narcissist.
And guess who can classify you?
Boom.
A licensed professional counselor.
Say it again.
A psychiatrist. A trained mental health care professional.
That's it. And that's it, and that's all.
Not this person that got a lot of followers on TikTok.
Not this person that been in a lot of relationships, and I've dealt with enough negative people to know that is a narcissist. No, it's not.
No, it's not. You don't
He's
know
a
that.
cheater. He's
oh
a
my
liar.
God, she's so OCD. No, you're
No.
just nasty, and she want her house clean.
She want her house clean.
Oh no, you didn't mention this one. You didn't mention this one. I think he's on the spectrum.
Oh.
I think she's on. Everybody that's awkward or left of center from whatever you consider dominant culture is not autistic.
This is true.
There are some people who are just awkward. There are some people who are just straightforward. I've had people, my wife, I'm talking to you, Tamika.
Ooh.
My wife maybe has convinced me that maybe I'm on the spectrum a little bit.
You're not.
You see, but looking at the one LPC in the room. But the idea is that I am straightforward. And sometimes I am an asshole. Mm-hmm. I'm saying things that are rude. I didn't think it would land with you in that way because I didn't think about what I said. Mm-hmm. I didn't consider you when I was talking. Mm-hmm. That was fucked up of me.
Right.
I'm not on the spectrum.
Right.
I'm just sometimes an asshole.
This is true.
So,
Or you're having moments or bouts. I didn't pay attention. Oh my God, my ADD kicking in. No, it's not. People are real live. And by people, I mean you. Real live diagnosis. You too. I ain't been diagnosed yet. It's coming. It's coming. But there are people who have attention deficit disorder
yes.
in real time.
Yes.
Not because they just couldn't pay attention for 5 minutes.
I'm not taking.
Because you're being boring and
right.
it's hard to pay attention. Like
I'm not taking Adderall.
Yeah.
And haven't been taking Adderall for 7 years. because I think it's fun. I'm not a rapper in the year 2023. I popped the Addy and I couldn't sleep for weeks. No, I take my Adderall and I'm able to do my fucking job. I take my Adderall and I'm able to be a good wife. I take my Adderall and I don't get into car accidents.
In between medicines. Adderall, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. For me, speaking for me, I don't take that shit because I want to feel giddy. I take it because without it, I cannot function like you.
Yeah.
And guess what? The medicine isn't the only remedy that I'm using to treat my ADHD.
You're professionally diagnosed ADHD, ADD.
They had me taking the test. They had me press when you see the light.
People are really just saying shit.
They just be saying fucking shit.
And it's dangerous. If I'm being, it trivializes mental health, and I'm a huge proponent of mental health awareness, and literally just being in tune with it and seeking the help that you need. And when y'all throw the bullshit out there,
it makes it hard.
He's a narcissist. Blah, blah, blah. It makes it hard for people to take it seriously.
Yeah, it invalidates somebody's real experience.
It invalidated somebody's real experience. There are real ass narcissists out here that do not need to be compared to the boyfriend that you just want to keep staying with because he's a liar, or because he's a serial cheater,
right?
Or because he has moments where, you know, again, he's just an asshole, or he's self-validating, whatever it is. That could be that thing. Don't trivialize it. And people really do just be saying this shit. Just as a plug, if you want to learn more about narcissism,
where they go?
Go on Instagram and follow Dr. Ramani, is it? Dr. Ramani?
Yeah.
It's Instagram. It's Doctor spelled out DOCTOR, Ramani, RAMANI.
Look at them facts.
Ramani. Big facts. Like, come on. Stop throwing it around. Like,
I like that.
Stop bullshitting.
I like that.
Next up, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Oh, my God.
Where we talk about shit that's just happening. If it ain't one, you be feeling like you making it. Y'all remember that? Somebody say if it ain't one, your mama say if it ain't one thing,
if it ain't one thing, it's another.
That usually means she don't got no money. But either way,
always meant that. It always meant I just paid that bill,
the phone,
and now there's a fucking another late fee.
If I call somebody and I say, "How you doing, child?" If it ain't one thing, it's another. I say, "All right, well, I was just calling to check." I get off because I don't have time for the shit. But in this podcast, if it ain't one thing, it's another. We're gonna talk about all the things that are happening, and mine up this week is Jonathan Majors. Yeah. If it ain't one thing, it's another. We fresh off Creed, fresh off Top of the World, fresh off people directly comparing that man to his
all the characters he's played, like his persona, really thinking that's
blowing
him.
Up. Not even that. We just blowing up. Oh, he's about to be whatever, and then obviously it comes up that he's got domestic dispute issues.
I was hit by that. It struck me.
And the thing is, so nothing's come out yet. As it stands right now today, this may air later when we got more details. But as it stands today, he's been dropped by his publicist. And so to me, I'm a kind of person where I truly believe if there's smoke, there's fire.
That text didn't help. That text that was on the shade room.
Whatever his attorney, that was I don't know if she was paid, if she got retained.
I think we all, unfortunately, I know women that have been in domestic violence situations, and the way that lady was texting him, you know, I told the doctor, I told the Lord, it was nothing like that. You were only trying to help me because I acted out.
Him of having done it, just being like, hey, I didn't intend for this to get where it got.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't intend for this to blow up. Not to say that you didn't hit me, punch me in the head, whatever.
Choke. The strangulation is really what.
I don't want trying to get
all
you
of it is bad.
My dog. Like, I love you, and our fights are our business. So you punch me in the lip. I didn't tell them people to come get you.
I didn't tell them that it was I like to be choked.
And everybody's like, oh, you know, we need to wait. But my thing is, you think, or, you know, people don't know the dynamics. People argue in relationships is fine, but where there's smoke, there, like, you don't think Denzel and Pauletta argue?
Come on.
You don't think LeBron and Savannah argue and fight?
Right. Caval and Kadeen. What's her name? Deval.
Yeah, Deval and Kadeen.
Cadal and Kadeen.
Whatever. Yeah, get it together. You don't think Michael B. Jordan, his partner, they were doing all that cuddling.
Okay.
All these photo shoots when they was hugging.
Okay.
Mike real quiet. That's what I'm saying. Mike said, God almighty. The minute
Mike hasn't said any.
Got to be.
Yo.
Look, if I'm going to help you, I can't help him if we both in jail.
I didn't think about that.
Mike is quiet.
Mike ain't said a damn thing.
They said, look, y'all had all these, how they was on the pictures. Brother,
they were not like that.
Yes, they was. They was on there like prom pictures.
They were just, you're ridiculous. We're going to talk about this on another show.
All I'm saying is, it's real quiet. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Nobody can put you in predicaments where you know what I mean? Like, you can't put me, you can't send out a headline to say, "Oh, Metchie Davis in cocaine," blah blah, because I'm never near it.
Right.
I swear to God.
I'd be like, no, I know
It's
her.
completely bogus.
But if
I know
everybody
her.
get quiet, it's like,
I don't do
yeah,
cocaine.
she did that shit.
I don't do cocaine. If everybody get quiet, or if it's just like, yeah, like 9 times out of 10, if they was around,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Anybody that say it can do the hard down. Now you say it was a little bit of weed in there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Y'all please wait for the evidence.
It gets unclear, right?
It gets unclear. But
So
if you're talking about
it is
crack,
suspicious.
It ain't gonna never be murky, baby.
It is suspicious that the people, and we assume that him and Michael B. Jordan are close because of what we've seen. They're close. So then it is suspicious.
They be friends. He said, we asked him to be movies. I said, hey, brother, do you want to be friends in real life? And Michael B. Jordan was like,
I really like Jonathan Majors. I hate all of this. What I want is the truth to come out. I want the truth to come out because
I like him too. I ain't gonna
Jonathan and them lips and that body.
It's nice. But you know what? The reason I'm because if it was anybody, I'd be like, no. But he don't have no haircut, and that's why I can't stand 10 toes down. You don't have no lineup. You a different kind of black man.
He don't need it.
You're a different kind of black man. You walk in this world confidently, chest poked out, just jagged. Just jagged. It speaks to the kind of man you are.
Okay, listen. Okay. Can I do my...
You don't want no kind of shape up. Like, you didn't want them niggas to...
He don't need it. He's a different kind of man. You ain't seen them pictures with him wearing them trousers? He definitely wears trousers only, not pants. Trousers up to his belly button and cooking them eggs with that top button undone. He's a natural man. Just letting it be kind of like a 1960s soul brother. They say he got that civil rights face, like that.
They do say that.
Yeah.
He had that civil rights haircut too. I feel like even MLK had a little. When he was Widow's Peak, he had a little shape up.
He definitely had the Eddie Monster.
He had the little Eddie Monster, but he had the shape up around it.
People got the Eddie Monster in your family?
We too deep in this shit.
Your family got the Eddie Monster?
Huh?
Your family got the Eddie Monster?
My daddy bald. It's a bald strong man with that. He had a good.
But
body.
I'm talking about when he had a hairline. Do people in your family have the Eddie Monster?
Mm-mm. I don't got no Widow's Peak lip.
We don't have that in my family. It's not in my bloodline.
We don't got that. And I wouldn't know because the niggas in my family get your edge up, shape up. What you call it? Edge up here, shape
line
up in the
up.
back. Line up.
And shape up in the back.
Shape up in the back. I can't trust. I promise you. I ain't never trusted a black man without a line up. You don't care about life? You don't give a fuck. You don't care. The minute I say it, everybody was like, oh, no. Don't say that. Oh, my God. You trying to box black men in. Did this come out? You don't care nothing about it. Like you.
Hey.
Do you even go, if you go to the barbershop, did you go sit in that
Our first line of merch is a shirt that says, I don't trust a black man without a lineup.
I can't.
You just gave it to us.
Did you sit in that barber's chair and when that man went to the front,
He went with it. Yeah.
Leave my
Don't
shit
touch
alone.
my front.
Don't touch my front.
Don't touch my front.
Take a little
just
off
trim
the
it
top.
down with scissors.
Take
That
a little
person
off
also
top,
prefers scissors.
He never used the clipper.
He's never seen them. He don't like that vibrating
His
noise.
barber is 75 years old and not a day fucking under. All I'm saying is, go ahead, what your shit. I can't trust. Don't trust a man without a line.
That's going on a shirt, a hat, is a long sleeve, crew neck.
You can find it. Don't trust
It's
a black
happening
man.
on thefactsandfeelings.com. It ain't there yet, but it's coming soon.
Wait.
All right. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm over. Like, why do we live in a time where a news network, a place where you're supposed to say, this is valid information.
Facts.
I trust it. Facts. Where they can be sued and settle that lawsuit for $787 million for lying on those voting machines.
Yeah,
Fox went on television.
They did it.
They fucking saw that Trump was losing terribly.
Yeah, bad.
And Fox said, it's them goddamn voting machines.
Yeah.
It ain't Trump. It can't be Trump. I know Trump ain't losing. It must be them janky ass voting machines.
But you know what? If I'm being honest.
And they settled. Which means they knew they didn't want.
Yeah,
they didn't want to take that shit to trial.
That's what they said.
Take the shit. They didn't want to do it.
Bum,
Take that shit to
bum.
trial. Take the shit to trial. Bump. Yeah.
Either way, journalism has taken a dive altogether.
Listen.
Doctors take the Hippocratic Oath.
Yep.
It's to do no harm. They all have to take it. I truly believe, I'm talking about over a broad spectrum. Journalism in general doesn't have, it used to have something, it just kind of was like a,
That's what you studied in undergrad, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used, like, you take an oath of several things. One, to spit facts and facts only. You don't even say anything without having had reliable source.
Yeah.
So all it is, I posted this, this person died, but I gotta retract it. That doesn't happen in true journalism because you got your source and your facts.
You in your bag right now, and I like that shit. You in your bag.
But just listen.
Yeah.
Roll with me.
I'm with you.
I'm not particularly fond of blog sites.
Particularly fond.
I'm not particularly fond. That's when I get in my shit.
You in your bag. You firmly in it. Oh, it's appropriate.
Just hold on.
Give it to me.
I'm not particularly fond.
Come on, Dr. Metchie.
Of blog sites. Because it empowers
misinformation.
And
disinformation.
It allowed. That's how we have. Let me tell you something. As much as we laugh and joke and whatever, a true journalist, they don't have typos. Baby, you have it.
Yeah.
You have it.
Yeah.
There's proofreading on top of proofreading.
There's integrity in what you're doing.
Integrity in what you're doing. I'm not trying to hurry up and get this information out to you.
I want to get it
all
right.
These blog sites that struggle to type women versus woman, they're not journalists.
Sick of it.
I'm sick of it. Huh?
Fed
You
the
are
fuck
strong
up.
black women. Take the headline down. Damn it.
You're not a journalist.
You're not a journalist.
You're a blogger.
You're a blogger. And it blurred the lines because you have people running to bloggers for reliable information. Same thing with Fox News. Fox News has taken a stance to be biased. They do not provide safe information to the public. It is biased and contorted
and
information
this
for their
proves
own
it.
will.
This proves it. If y'all don't watch the show Succession,
shit I ain't did. I'm just telling you.
I ain't even want to go to trial because I didn't want to be that person.
Yeah,
if you don't watch the show Succession on HBO, get into it because it is
Somebody
about
put me on that.
It's so good. It is about a family that runs a conglomerate and they have a news network like Fox. When the election is coming up in this fictional show, because I'm a big fan of and proponent of art imitates life. And so on this fictional show, they own the news network and they pick who the president is going to be. That person meets with the CEO of this company. They get vetted. That president that president of this company then runs that information back, runs it all over the news. You can't escape it. And they start to make us believe. That's why they call the TV the idiot box. They start to make us believe the shit that they told us. And we so dumb because we ain't got no other source of information. We sit there like,
care to it. That used to be a journalist's job, to do the work for you. But now it's so dangerous. And it's so funny because that's why I solely revere. And she's not a journalist. I think she's more of an activist, to be honest. But she is Angela Rye. Oh my God, we all love her.
You know what? Soledad O'Brien walked so that Angela Rye could run,
fly.
Who gonna fly?
She do a shout out to sis, and it's because I've seen it. I've seen information roll, hit the net. And I know that she's live in this. Like, I know that she's seeing it in real time, and she won't say a thing until she's got the facts.
Until you got the facts.
But why would you want to? Like, why? Nobody wants to have to be like, my bad, that wasn't it.
Right.
Let me come back. I revere. I love her.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's not a journalist, though. I do think she falls along the lines of more of an activist, but still.
Yeah.
You know, like, she speaks to the journalist.
She's a political commentator, and she takes her job serious enough to do it with integrity.
To do the due diligence.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So.
That's that. That's the facts of today.
This is where we at. I think we're good. Wrapping up. Thank you all so much.
I appreciate it.
Another great episode.
I can take my glasses off now.
There you go.
I'm sitting in my bag. When I get in my bag, I have to get in there. I have to sit down.
Yeah. I like that. I think we both got in our bag this episode.
Yeah, we did.
We're doing a good thing. Thank you all, man. Hey, if you haven't told your homegirl to subscribe and follow, to comment and email us, what the fuck is you doing?
Tap in is what they say.
Hey.
That's what they say on the thing. Hey, tap in.
You know who I know says tap in is Sweetie.
Who?
Tap in.
What you just call her?
Sweetie.
Oh, it sounded like you said Sweetie. It's Sweetie.
Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. I am none other than Fiya Angelou. The doctor is real. I got my co-host.
Big Meech.
Hey, not the little one.
Not the little one.
But the
big one.
Okay. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at FFHH Pod.
What's your single joint? Your
social media?
Instagram, yeah.
At Fiya Angelou, FIYAANGELOU. Like Maya Angelou, but Fiya, you see. Make sure you follow me. How can they follow you?
At Metchie Davis on all platforms. I'm trying to spell it. Little Tipsy, METCHIE Davis.
Yes.
On everything. Get into it.
We'll be back with a new episode next week. Thank you for listening.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.